This meditation is specifically intended to help you let go of needing validation and approval from the outside. Many times we may feel like we change our own frame of reality. We start to be who everybody else we believe wants us to be. And what happens is we end up feeling drained because we aren't being our true selves. We have begun to search for something that we believe is outside of us. But the truth is that when you begin to validate yourself, when you begin to feel safe inside of your body, what will happen is you will look less to the outside and you will start to be the most authentic, vulnerable, and real version of you. Now, in this meditation, that's exactly what you will do. You will connect to the inner child part of you that as a kid may have felt like they had to be different than they were in order to get the validation or approval from mom, dad, or the environment. What happens is there is a belief there that in order to be loved, we must first be approved. And what happens is that's when the chase begins for validation and approval. And this meditation completely switches that energy around and allows you from the inside out to finally start feeling validated and approved of. So let's begin this meditation by either sitting down or lying down on your back. And go ahead now and take a couple deep breaths in and out with me, and simply close your eyes and set the intention to feel love, self-validated, and self-approved of. So go ahead now and close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it all go. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Let it all go. Put your awareness now inside of your body and imagine a ball of energy, any color that you like. And imagine that wherever this ball of energy goes, you relax and loosen up that part of your body. Imagine now that ball of energy going to behind your forehead, and imagine any tension melting away. Bring it to behind your eyes, loosening up and relaxing more and more. Bring it now down to your jaw. Feel your jaw loosen up and relax. Bring that ball of energy now down your neck, into your left arm and hand, your right arm and hand. Imagine them becoming heavier and heavier, more and more relaxed. Bring it now into your chest. Imagine that ball of energy moving down your spine, into your hips, into your left leg, your left foot, your right leg, your right foot. And imagine now any excess energy leaving through the heels of your feet. Imagine now to your right, you notice that of an open box. Imagine that this open box, you can put anything that's been on your mind. This box will transmute that energy for you, and you can let it go for now. Imagine putting an object or a word into this box. Maybe it's an object that represents a certain area of your life, or a word. And imagine putting it into this box. It's money, you could imagine a wallet. Or if it's a person, imagine something that reminds you of them. Simply put it into the box. What will you put into the box? And now and put it in. Imagine closing the lid and allowing that to transform. Now turn away from the box and allow yourself now to imagine yourself at a beautiful park. Imagine you're in a beautiful park with the trees. Maybe you notice there are birds in the trees, light breeze. What do you notice at this park? It can be a park you've been to before or one from your imagination. Just go to a comfortable park and notice what you see. What sounds could you hear? And how do you feel? Now set the intention now to connect to a younger part of you. Set the intention to connect to an inner child part of you that maybe as a kid did not feel seen, heard, and validated. And now look off to the left and notice that about 20 feet away, you notice that of a sandbox. And in that sandbox, you can see a young child turned away from you, sitting, playing in the sandbox, or maybe just sitting there. Now begin to take a step towards this sandbox, and with 10 steps, you'll feel more and more relaxed. And I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. By the time I reach 1, you will be in front of your inner child in the sandbox. Now with 10, take a step now. 9, another step, feeling more and more relaxed with 8, 7, getting closer to the sandbox, 6, 5, 3, 2, one more step, and 1. Allow yourself now to connect to this inner child part of you. How do they feel? What age are they? Maybe notice the outfit that they're wearing and begin to connect to this younger you. Imagine this younger you, looking into their eyes, begin to feel their heart. Set the intention to really connect. And imagine now that you notice they're wearing a backpack, and that it looks like a heavy backpack. Let them know you're here to help them, to lighten the load. With your inner child, open up this backpack and notice that the inside are rocks. Inside are heavy objects that you simply decided when you were younger to carry around. Go ahead now and take a rock out of that backpack. What does it represent? Maybe a memory from the past, or something from someone else. With your inner child, go ahead and take it out and notice how much lighter they feel. What does the first rock represent? Is there a certain memory that comes to mind, or a belief, something you took on? What is it? Maybe with your inner child, let them know you're here to play with them, and to also let go of these rocks. You feel guided to maybe throw the rock or put it far away. And notice how much lighter your inner child may feel. Is there anything else in the backpack? What else is in there that you want to let go of? Go ahead and take that out. Maybe it's an object or a rock. And what does this represent? Whenever you're ready, you can also either throw away this object or put it somewhere else. Once again, notice if your inner child feels lighter. And see if there's one more object in the backpack. Maybe someone gave you that object growing up, or that object represents a memory. What is it? Whenever you're ready, you want to let that object go. Put it away, throw it away if you want. Simply notice now that you can take this backpack off your inner child and notice how much more free they feel. see if your inner child wants to play in the sandbox with you. Or maybe your inner child just wants to be seen in a certain emotion they haven't been allowed to feel. What is it? Let them feel it. You don't need to fix them. You can simply let them be. Just see them, hear them, soothe them, and breathe with them. Go and take a deep breath in through your nose now. Let it go. Is there any other message or thing that your inner child wants you to know or see? What is it? Go ahead and hug your inner child and let them know that you're with them moving forward, and that they are enough the way they are. Let them know there's nothing they need to do to be worthy. Just acknowledge them and feel gratitude. Notice that now maybe they play, they're present to the moment, no longer looking outside the sandbox for validation and approval, because they feel that now you are there with them. Go ahead and look off to your right now and notice that as your inner child feels safe, you're able to venture off to that of a tree. And notice that this tree has streams from the branches going down. Go ahead now and walk towards this tree. And notice that these streams represent all the ways in which you feel like you've had to change your frame, or you've had to please other people. And imagine that they're like puppet strings. And imagine that these strings are attached to you. And imagine now cutting these strings. And see if you can notice what some of these strings may represent in your life. Different ways you've changed your frame for others. Maybe cut the cord with some scissors of this string of people pleasing. Who are you without the pattern of people pleasing? Imagine allowing other people to come to their own conclusions. Realize it's not your job to manage what people think of you. And imagine cutting that cord now. And imagine that as you do, that cord dissolves. Imagine now another cord connected to tension, your ability to let other people feel tension. And imagine that this cord is something you felt like you had to manage, and maybe it's been controlling you. Imagine now cutting that energetic cord. Notice when you do, who are you without the need to control other people and what they think of you? How much more free are you? See if there's another string and what it represents as something you can let go of, connected to validation or approval. What is it? Maybe it's being seen as good or being seen as enough. Maybe it's feeling like you need to do in order to be worthy. Whatever it is, imagine cutting that string now. Notice how much more free you feel. And notice that as you do, the sun comes out even brighter and burns away all these strings of attachment. And allow yourself now to connect to the most worthy and loving version of you. Imagine connecting to the most self-accepting version of you. What is your body language like? How do you carry yourself? Are you more bold? And connect to that version of you now. Imagine walking as this version of you. What if this whole journey of trying to prove your sense of worthiness was simply an outdated goal? What if everything in life is both not worthy and worthy at the same time? Everything just is. And when there's self-acceptance there, you can stop playing the game of trying to prove your worth. What if you were able to see now that as you accept yourself, your whole life will transform? From this point moving forward, make the choice that from now on, you accept yourself. You can say, I am worthy, but also, you just are. You don't need to prove your worth to anybody else. You don't need to do anything to be worthy. You can just accept yourself and accept others and accept your inner child self and accept the emotions that come up or don't come up. You can simply accept and allow this moment to be. Imagine you're sitting at a park bench, looking around, observing everybody walking around. You don't need to control what people think of you. You don't need to change people's trajectory of where they're walking. you can just let everyone be and observe. And accept. From this point moving forward, notice you accept yourself more. You accept the moment more. And you allow yourself to finally come home inside of your body and give yourself permission to be the real you, knowing it's not your job to manage what people think. Set that intention now. Go and put your hand over your heart and call upon now any spiritual guides or higher self and imagine them surrounding your body. And I'm going to count from 1 to 10 and imagine with every number I count, imagine more energy increasing in your body and a certainty that from this point moving forward, you will accept yourself and accept the moment and be in a place of your heart. Now with 1, imagine an energy going all around your body. With 2, doubling that sensation. 3, 4, allowing yourself to accept yourself even more. With 5, allowing the moment to be. 6, allow yourself to feel that love and gratitude for you. 7, 8, double that sensation again, setting that intention to let go of what other people think about you, knowing it's not your job to manage. And 8, 9, double that sensation again, and imagine now that energy all around your body, expanding even more. With 10, allow yourself to be in the energy of your true self. Breathe it in. From this point moving forward, you will feel more self-accepted. You will feel more self-validated. And you will notice that you've detached from caring what other people think. You've detached from believing you must please other people. And you will simply know that the thing you thought you were looking for was just something you believed was outside of you. But it's not. It's in this moment right now, and it's simply self-acceptance. Set the intention to bring the energy back to your body. I'm going to count from 5 to 1. By the time I reach 1, allow yourself to open your eyes and feel alert and present in the moment. Now move from that park now back to this present moment in the here and now. With 5, bring the energy in your arms and your legs. 4, into your spine. 3, into your fingers and your toes. 2, and 1. You can open up your eyes now. And notice that even as you look around, maybe you can feel there's more of an acceptance, more of a realization that there's nothing you need to do in order to be worthy. There's no one you need to get on board to see you in a certain way. You can simply choose to know that you accept you. And that deep down, reality is a reflection of how you feel about you. So as you begin to give yourself permission to express the real you through vulnerability, presence, authenticity, courage, you'll notice that you begin to go through an identity shift in consciousness. This point moving forward is your initiation and to more authenticity than you've ever experienced before. And allow yourself to be in this self-acceptance, to be in this energy, to be courageous to express yourself, and notice that your life will shift in so many ways. So with that being said, take it easy today on yourself, and notice that from this point going forward, how things shift in your life as a reflection. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. As always, peace, much love, and namaste.